Hey, what's going on, friends and family? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of BKO Reviews. And today, man, I'm so excited about this double up. I had to get this pair in my collection. It was a must cop for me. But before we get started with anything, I definitely want to encourage everyone to hit that thumbs up button. It goes a long way. And also, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, and I pray that it isn't, please subscribe. You can also follow me on these social media platforms. And with that being said, with no further ado, let's get into the review. Well, as you can see, I got two bags here. One is from the Flight 23 store at Foot Action, and the other one here is from Foot Locker. So let's check them out. Well, as you can see, I have two pairs of the Jordan 1s, so let's see exactly which one they are. Today we're doing a review on a pair of Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG with a style code of 555088026 with an actual color scheme of black, white. You already know, first and foremost, for the receipt police, and people, I cannot express this any clearer. If you happen to have the chance to register for VIP with Foot Locker, Foot Action's a champ. As you can see, I paid way below retail for this. $140 was the actual price that I paid for this. So if you have an opportunity of signing up, please do so.
What if my name wasn't in lights? What if my face wasn't on TV every other second? What if there wasn't a crowd around every corner? What if I was just a basketball player? Can you imagine it? I can.
Wow. These things right here are hella dope, man. I have to say so myself. If you don't know, I'm very big on Jordan 1s. And the minute I actually seen, the minute I seen the first images of it, I was on the fence because I was like, those colors right there is very crazy. But once I seen the actual official images of it, I was like, this is something that I need to have in my collection. If you're not familiar with this sneaker, this is the Air Jordan 1 Top 3. And a lot of people don't know where the actual concept of the Top 3 came from. Mainly because Michael Jordan was the actual number 3 pick overall in the 1984 NBA draft. I think that year Hakeem Olajuwon was the actual number 1 pick. He ended up going to the Houston Rockets. And the second pick actually went to Sam Bowie, which I'm pretty sure if the Portland Trail Blazers would have been able to foresee the future and see what Michael Jordan would become to be, they would actually definitely pick him over Sam Bowie. But let's get into the actual details of the sneaker. Well, as you can see, it does come with 4 laces, red, blue, white, and the black pair that's already on the inside of the sneaker. And I have to say, you know, I've seen other YouTubers review the actual leather on the actual sneaker, and I have to say, the actual leather isn't that bad. It is not like a hard, stiff leather. Some areas it is, and some areas you do have a soft touch to it. Right here is soft, as you can see, where the Wings logo is in black, and the actual side panel here, where it's white, is definitely soft. But other areas it does have that synthetic leather feel. The back area of this sneaker comes from the actual Chicago. This sneaker coincides with 3 pairs: the Chicagos, the Royals, as well as the breads. So the back area of the right shoe or the left shoe has the Chicago. Along the eyelets here, you do have that synthetic leather here. As we move to the actual toe, this area right here around the toe guard is very soft, I have to say so myself. You have a white midsole with an actual blue outsole. As we move to the toe box, as you can see, this is the actual royal color. The leather isn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that the leather is great. It isn't that bad. If I had to pick any other previous Jordans to compare it to, I would probably say the Letterman or the metallic ones. As you can see, you have a black tongue on this one here with that Nike Air branding in black and blue. And as we turn to the medial side, you get to see it has the bread colorway with the red and black. As we move to the back heel, I think this is the very sexy part of it, because as you can see, you have the black swoosh here, and then you have the black swoosh there. Well, actually the red swoosh here and the black swoosh here. It's very nice, I have to say so myself. The actual insole of the sneaker on the left shoe is white, and it says Nike Air in red. And on the actual back of the tongue has the actual writing in blue as well. Let me grab the opposite shoe, because it is different. On the right shoe, you have the back area of the royal in that blue and white with the black swoosh here, and you also have the side panel of white here as well. This one, you have a white midsole with a red outsole. As we move to the toe box on this, as you can see, the leather is very nice here. Like I said, you know, it isn't the best, but you know, you get what you pay for, I will guess you would say, you know. The tongue on this one is white with that Nike Air in red and white. As we move to the medial side of this sneaker, you have the royal in the back. The previous sneaker had the breads, and this one has the royal. As you can see here along the eyelets, the leather, you know, it is stiff here. It could have been a lot softer, but you know, I'm not going to complain. As you can see here, the back heel, pretty standard. Like I said with the left shoe, I like the fact that you can see the black swoosh here and the blue swoosh there. The insole of this one is white, and it says Nike Air in blue. And the actual back of the tongue on this one is red. Like I said before, the outsoles are different. You have a red and blue outsole, the pop-up stars on the forefront of the sneaker with that Nike Air branding. If I had to say, this sneaker kind of reminds me of the Lance Mountains, the way that it has the two different color outsoles. So, you know, this is something that I'm very happy I was able to get in my collection. And the fact that I was able to double up on this and get it below retail. You know, it's like I said, people, if you have the opportunity of registering with Foot Action, Foot Locker, or Champs, and become a VIP member, and you get those discounts, please use them. They definitely do come in hand. I actually have some apparel that I purchased from Mitchell and Ness a while back. Hold on for a second. As you can see, it is an all red hoodie. Let me move this out the way. All red hoodie, and on the front of it, it says NBA All-Star in that iron-on type material, I guess you would say, a type texture. The coolest part to me is along the arms of it. It has the blue and white stars, as you can see, and on the bottom of the actual sleeve, it says Mitchell and Ness. It has the stars on both arms. And on the back of it, it says $89. This was something that I had in my collection for a while. As you can see, it still has the actual tag on it. Hardwood classic. Here's the actual style number and the actual price. Pullover hoodie, dark red. Retail price of it was $70, size XL. I'm pretty sure, well, maybe not, this was purchased a while back, so I'm not sure if this one is still available on Mitchell & Ness website. But I do know Villa has the actual starter jacket that's satin that is exactly the same. I will leave details in the description box with links to actually purchasing that if you're looking to purchase something to match these with. Once again, I definitely want to thank everyone for tuning in to another episode of BKL Reviews. Can't voice my opinion on this any more clearly. If you like the video, people, please hit that thumbs up button. It goes a long way. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's the best way of staying up to date with the most recent content. And you can also follow me on these social media platforms. We post videos every Sunday at 12 noon. And once again, I want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of BKL Reviews.